Show me your kitties! There's one! Hi, girl. Okay, bye. Hey guys! For today's video, I wanted to talk to you about what happened when I stopped wearing makeup every day. I honestly started stopping wearing makeup maybe about 6 months to a year ago. I stopped wearing it every single day. And I just did it because I was kind of burnt out and a little bit frustrated. But I want to tell you the changes that I saw, as well as kind of honor and acknowledge National No Makeup Day, which is tomorrow, April 25th. National No Makeup Day is basically a day where you go to school, go to work, live your life without wearing makeup, and it's meant to give women a break. And guys too. And of course, makeup is more than just a mask or a shield. It's more than just our identity. Makeup is a creative expression. Makeup is art. Makeup is us expressing ourselves. Makeup is stepping into an alter ego sometimes. But there's no denying that there are some people that feel that they have to wear makeup every day. And it's a day where every single person should go out and embrace their no makeup beauty, just the way we embrace our beautifully, artistically made up face. And this was also a very timely post because I recently had a conversation with a friend who has a little bit of vitiligo by her eye, and I was talking to her about just going out without makeup, and I was like, girl, you don't need to wear makeup, you are so beautiful. And she explained to me that she would never do that because she has a little bit of vitiligo, which means loss of pigmentation, so it's kind of like a white patch. First off, I said, girl, you are so on trend. Have you seen Winnie Harlow? Like, it's trendy to have vitiligo now, which is so awesome, but it's something that she's very insecure about. And I gave her the advice to just do it, and I actually told her about these things and these changes that I saw. And I realized how much I gained when I stopped wearing makeup every day. And I still wear makeup once or twice a week, sometimes more often if I feel like it. But it's not something that absolutely dictates my schedule. My back and my shoulders right now are totally breaking out. I have terrible back acne at the moment. I'm actually having a breakout on my butt, but guess what? I decided to go swimming. I decided to go jump in a waterfall, and I decided not to let my acne control my life. But without any further blabbing, let me explain what happened. And the first thing that I noticed when I didn't wear makeup every day was that I was able to get out of my own head. I never realized how much time I spent in my own head, wondering what other people were thinking of me or perceiving of me, or if my eyeliner was even, or if this shade of lipstick matched my shade of blush. Like, it was so overwhelming. And when I stopped wearing makeup, my first initial thoughts back in 2015, when I started going makeup free out into the world, was that people were gonna notice, they were gonna judge, they were gonna say things. Guess what? Nobody noticed. Nobody cared. And if they did, they didn't say a single thing. Yes, I had acne all over my face, so like I'm sure that people noticed, but at the same time, I didn't get those reactions from kids that I did in the grocery store, you know, back when my acne was at its very worst. And that being said, even if I did get that kind of reaction, I feel like I'm at the point now where I could take that and accept that and walk away from it and kind of leave those emotions in that situation and be like, you know what, I'm not going to let that feeling stick onto me and go with me for the rest of the day. Because something that I've realized as I've gotten older is that I'm not responsible for other people's opinions of me. And if that has to do with my appearance, that's their opinion, but I know who I am and I know what I'm worth, regardless of what I look like. And the most fascinating thing is that people who I saw in my everyday life, when I was going to get my mail, when I was going to school, when I was going to the grocery store, they didn't say anything. So even if they did notice, they said nothing. And I realized that so much of my life was living in my own head that was stopping me from just absorbing the moment, absorbing what was going on around me at a party, with friends, at an amusement park. I couldn't even enjoy myself because I was always so self-conscious. And when I didn't wear makeup, I could just be in that moment. And it was so awesome. And I feel like I've taken that with me through the last couple of years. The second thing that I noticed was that my skin started to clear up. Now, not wearing makeup did not completely clear my skin, but it made such a difference. And let me tell you, as a makeup expert, I've tried non-comedogenic makeup, I've tried organic makeup, I've tried, silicone-free makeup. If it's out there, I've probably given it a go. And as an acne sufferer, you should always look for makeup that says non-comedogenic, which means it's been proven not to have ingredients that will cause pimples. But even if you use non-comedogenic makeup, we kind of have to think about how the skin works. the skin is naturally exfoliating itself throughout the day. And if those skin cells get plastered on there, or if you rub your skin or things like that, that can stop the skin from kind of sloughing off, which can cause a clog on the top of the pore, which can cause a breakout. Guess what? Even non-comedogenic makeup with the purest of ingredients, if it's sitting on your face for 8 hours a day, that's stopping this natural process from happening, and that can cause a buildup, which can cause acne. Not to mention, makeup brushes can be so super dirty, and beauty blenders, I probably have the filthiest beauty blender on the face of the earth. But it's like, they literally sit there and they breed bacteria. And unless you wash them after every single use, you're taking that and putting it back on your face, and you're literally just creating a petri dish for bacteria up on your skin. So when I stopped wearing makeup, I noticed it took about a week and a half or two, but I started noticing a decrease in my acne. But not wearing makeup every single day is also the beginning of how I started to shrink my pores. I told you guys that I've been doing a really good job at shrinking my pores. They have gotten a lot smaller. If you want a video on how I shrunk my pores, let me know, because it's taken a couple years. But I think that the very beginning of that was not wearing makeup every day. And the less I wore makeup, the less my skin was absorbing. And of course, when your skin absorbs things, you naturally adapt and you want to absorb more. Now, pores don't have muscles, so they don't open or close, but they do expand and contract with your skin, including what you put on it. So when I started doing different things, and among those things, not wearing makeup every single day, my pores did start to over time slowly shrink, and I got less blackheads, which has been so super awesome. I can't even tell you. The third and last thing that I gained was time and gratitude. Let me take you back to a time in high school. Every single day when I woke up, I would set my alarm for about 5:30, and I didn't have to be at school until like 7:30. That is 2 hours to get ready. I would sit there and I would back comb my hair. I would put on layers of makeup, and I would get creative with my eyeshadow. I showed you my high school makeup tutorial where we look at the disaster that was high school. But I spent so much time worrying about my appearance, worrying about what people were going to say, just obsessing over the way I looked. And even in my adult life, I would put on makeup for an hour to go to the grocery store, to go to class, to go to a business meeting. And, you know, for special events or for work, or depending on what your line of work is, of course, there are always reasons to wear makeup, and I'm sure you have your own, but it became this thing where every single day I was rushing in the morning to get it done. So it wasn't fun, it wasn't enjoyable, it was literally a chore. And when I stopped doing that every day, I gained so much time. 2 hours, and then in my adult life, maybe an hour where I wasn't sitting in the mirror trying to make myself beautiful, telling myself that I wasn't good enough the way that I was. When I took a step back from that hour, I had time to hang out with my cats, I had time to read a book, I had time to check my Instagram notifications if I wanted to, I had time to practice self-love, whether that's affirmations that you say in a mirror, or just thinking and writing down the things that you are grateful for in your life, or taking the time to text your friends or those people that are on that list and let them know how much they mean to you. And for me, that has been so rewarding, and it has probably improved my life fourfold. And that alone has made such a dramatic difference and major improvement in my life. Just taking a step back and improving those relationships with other people, with myself, and recognizing myself for the beautiful things that I am and that I do. And that's not conceited or, you know, overzealous of myself to say. It's an honest truth that we as people, as much as we inflate ourselves on social media, we don't always take the time to actually sit down and love and appreciate ourselves and tell ourselves about the reasons that we're beautiful or the characteristics about our personality that make us valuable to the world. And I think taking time for that is very necessary for every person. And when I stopped wearing makeup every day, I was able to gain an extra 2 to 3, 4 hours a week to do that and to focus on that. Or just, you know, to do other things like snack on chocolate. Yeah. So if you've ever thought about going without makeup, please, tomorrow is the day. Do this for you. Do this for me. And if you need an excuse to go to work without makeup or to go to school without makeup, be like, oh, I'm doing this in support of a friend. My friend Cassandra Bankson asked me to do this for her because she's struggled a lot with self-appearance, and it's this National No Makeup Day thing, and I just kind of wanted to try it out. And you know, of course you could put on like less makeup or do like a powder or a natural look, but I don't want you to use that as a crutch. I really want you to step outside of your comfort zone and push yourself to do this, because the worst that could happen is that someone will make a negative comment. And I'm telling you that you have the option to let that comment stay in that moment and not to let it attach to you and not to take it with you. And if someone does say something mean, you come tell me and I will have a word with them. But anyways, tomorrow is National No Makeup Day, and I would really love it if you took on this challenge, because I won't be wearing makeup tomorrow. I'll be on Instagram stories. Maybe I'll share my day with you. If you want, you let me know. But I hope that you know that you are loved. And remember, we all want to grow. But in order to grow, we need to change. You will never be able to grow into who you are meant to be if you're not okay with letting go of some of the things that you are right now. And I gained so much when I did that. So I hope to see you in your beautiful no makeup selfies tomorrow. Use the hashtag National No Makeup Day. Tag me if you want to. I will be on social media throughout the day. So if you ever want a chance to talk to me directly, reach out, let's have a conversation in the comments, or just say something, because I'll be around. But I love you guys. Also hit the ding dong button, the ding dong bell button. It notifies you like an Instagram like when I upload a video, so that way when I talk about how I shrunk my pores or my clear skin project or any of the videos that I'll be posting from the islands, you won't miss them. So always remember to be beautiful just the way you are, and I cannot wait to see you in the next video. Love you guys. Bye. Here's another one.